Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for joining me. We are continuing our adventures in Disc Creatures, a fun Game Boy Color inspired monster training game, and I made a change to my roster here. So if you take a look, we picked up in the last episode the Brachotron, and I decided to give him a try. And I really didn't want to get rid of my Flamorn because I liked him, but I liked my Centipeon and my Battelle better. The Centipeon has that ground or burrow attack, which allows him to hit and then stay underground so he cannot be attacked. And then Battelle has that blood suck feature that allows him to, when he does damage, he gets some of that health back. So I kind of wanted to keep those two because I kind of like those ideas, and then I wanted to try out the Brachotron. That's one of the furthest or best, I guess, so far in the number that I have. So I figured we'd give him a try and see what's going on there. Today we're heading up into the Pecan Forest again because we have to help somebody's big brothers. Someone's big brother was attacked or something in bothered some way by a disc creature up in Pecan Forest, and we got to figure out what happened and why and what's going on. So it looks like the bridge is fixed, which is good. I don't have to worry about hopping over that those rocks anymore. It looks like there's a new trainer there, so let's go check out the trainer. Let's see if we can beat this trainer. Let me fill you in on something, newbie. People out and about in the woods here like me, we're discards looking for any excuse to battle. So you and me, we're gonna just do that. Well, okay, if you insist. He's got 3 tomates, but if they're all level 2, so I'm not too worried here, to be honest. So yeah, the burrow is kind of expensive, but definitely very good. So we're gonna go ahead with the entwine, and then let's see what he has. He has an attack, a blast. Those are 2 things that were recent, and then a sound wave, which does, they all do damage. But let's try this sound wave and see what it does and how it works. And then I think since these are I'm way overpowered, it seems like, for this battle, we're just going to go in with the attack and hopefully not lose too much here. So there's the E-twine. Let's see what the Brachon took. 7 sound wave. Okay. 37, and he's confused. That worked out pretty well then. Not 100% sure how that is all going to work out, but I am intrigued about the sound wave. That uses it still uses the E cost of 4, but it's some kind of other, an M power versus the P power, and that depends on an ability that they have. So that's something that we have to look at, and I can show that after the battle. So they actually have 2 skills or 2 sets of ability that depends on how their different abilities go up. Oh wait, I got experience. Sweet. The peon leveled up. Ooh yeah. Oh, I could have showed it there too. So he learned to move my Brachion. Looks like he leveled up as well. So if you look here, my HP went up. My power is I think the attack, the ones that have the little P attacks, and then mind is the one that has the little M by the star and in the attack. And power and mind obviously are 2 different abilities, and those are going to affect those 2 skills differently. So he's jumped up 2 levels. That's really good there. I could have this. I got a high-speed memory. I fought him once already, I think. I wonder if because I'm in a new, we started a new adventure, or so I wonder if all the trainers reset because of that. Let's take a little sneak peek over here. I'm curious He did say across the bridge, so I want to check that out, but we're gonna fight this guy here and see what's up. Okay, so he's in, it just did a little level 1. We could probably shouldn't waste our time with him, but we could knock him out really quickly and not have to worry too much about him. We'll get a minimal amount of, yeah, 4 experience, but 4 experience is 4 experience too. I do want to keep an eye on the moves and see, you know, what they learned, because there might be another one. Like these have attack of damage of E, so you know, if this one has an attack damage of D, I'm going to assume there's a C, B, and A, and they're going to go up, so I want to make sure that I have that. And as I was talking earlier, like some of these, like these 2 have P's up there, that's going to use the power ability, and then this one here uses the mind ability. So what is this? We got a surefire, always hits, does D damage. What's this? That's the entwine, pitfall. See, I don't need both of these really, because basically entwine and pitfall do the same thing. It keeps them from acting in the next round, so a knockdown makes them have to get up in the next round, and then entwine, they have to basically power lock, which allows the, you know, they can't use moves in the next, or power lock makes me think it's going to use the power skill, so they can't use any skill that's based on that ability. That's what I'm going to assume here. So we're going to go ahead and take off pitfall, I think. You know what? I'd hate to take off dead. You know what? I'm going to take off defend. We're way more aggressive. Who needs a break when you got the accelerator? Just so let's try surefire and see how that works out. And then we want to check on a Brachion to see what he got. Rest, filter, interesting. And then howling, deals a set 30 damage and cancels defend. That's a very interesting ability. I think we're not gonna go with that though. I really want 30 might sound like a good amount, but I'm afraid that once he gets powered up a little bit more, the damage he could do is much higher, and I don't want to get it locked into a low score right away. Oh, that changed colors. Okay, that didn't happen before. Okay, that's very interesting. Juggling Forest, Pecan Forest. Well, he did say he went to Pecan Forest. This whole area has changed from the last time we were up here. This whole upper area has changed. So when you start the new mission, I guess you could say, it looks like there's a new map. So let's go ahead and take out these. I want to see what level they are. Level 5 is still fairly low. We probably could take these pretty easy. Use Soundwave again. And then my Razor Wind, well, Poison Ball is also really nice too, but we're gonna save that one. I'm gonna save Poison Ball for when something I expect to take many rounds, like a boss fight or something like that. Because a poison, if you hit them with the poison attack, it's gonna stick with them, and every round it's gonna do more and more damage, and that's gonna be very useful. Now I like that Lucky. You need to watch that, because somehow every once in a while we get lucky, as you saw there just a second ago, and it allows us to refill or not refill, we gain back some of our energy when that happens, so that's very important. I got a Devi Hat disc. Ooh. Oh yeah. Brachotron is going to go up pretty quickly, I figure, because he's like level 3. Because he's such much lower than everybody else, he's probably gonna go up really quickly to catch up. Hey, well, let's take you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go out this way and not worry about that. He's probably a 5 as well. and we're gonna go into the Juggling Forest. This is Juggling Village, okay. Interesting. Welcome to Juggling Village. The city folk might call us countryside bumpkins, but all of us here are proud of our rustic lifestyle. Okay. What's out here? Oh, there's a disc. An engine is good. That will refill our energy. It's good to kind of explore a little bit around the city because you get the disc. At least go around on the outside and see what's out here. There are a couple of headed into the Juggling Woods. Just a word of advice: you might want to pick up a leapfrog or two at the disc cafe before you head out, just in case. I got one. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any money to deal with any other ones. What does this one have to say here? I hear there are ghosts out in the Juggling Woods. Ghosts? Apparently these creatures called garage are the most dangerous of all. So the big brother saw something and now he's not talking anymore. So we got to figure out what it was and fix it. Whatever they're about to lose, they'll hit your creatures with a curse error out of sheer spite. Cursed creatures will start losing their energy. Scary stuff, those ghosts. Gives me the shivers. Interesting. That's definitely a good news. This looks like a shop here. Let's hop in here. Yeah, we got our people healed up, so we don't need them healed. But I'm curious what they sell here. Yeah, so we got a lot more that we can get. So we got a few engines already. But the silver is going to be helpful because we definitely are. Most of our creatures now are over 80 HP, so that's going to definitely help. So we got a detox, a denumb, a clarifin, exorcin. Okay, so definitely a lot of interesting things. Vertigo charm, a chili charm, and a reboot capsule. I think we've got one reboot capsule already, but some of these charms and some of these other stuff is going to be very useful, I think, and we need to see if we can get the money to get some of those, and I don't know how to get money. I mean, you get a little bit of money when you defeat one of the trainers usually, but we haven't had a lot of those recently. Someone's yelling for me. Oh, that's the little tomati that oh, it is really you, Stingray. Remember me? Abergy, yeah, that's the guy that we saved from the weird box thing the last time. Dreadful hut out in Pecan Forest, yeah. I've been out searching for ways to train and grow stronger ever since then, which led me to that research institute right there. I started working as an assistant to the good doctor. Dr. Greypay is a great man who spends his days researching ways to better the future of creatures and mankind. I can't imagine a better way for a little creature like me to learn more about my true potential. If you'd like, I can let you in to take a look around. Okay, so I guess we're going into the Research Institute. Let me unlock the doors for you. Okay. Well, we might be able to find something useful in here. I'll show you around. Okay, well, I guess I'm going in. Dr. Greypie, I'm back. Dr. Greypie? Uh-oh. Do we got a problem here? He can't hear a thing, I'm saying, can he? When he gets engrossed in his work, it's hard to draw him back to reality. Okay, so what do we got? So obviously we need to talk to the good doctor. Yes, I see. That's it. Oh, well, goodness gracious. Who might you be? Ah, so you're Stingray then, are you? Well, little Abergy there has told me all about you. From what I hear, you're the one who took care of that mess out in the hut in Pecan Forest, yes? A shining example for your fellow youth. If all of the other little kids your age were more like you, we'd certainly have the brightest of futures ahead of us. Ah, yes, right. I suppose I should look at least introducing myself before rambling on like this. I am Dr. Greypay, head of creature research at this fine institution here. Since you've come all the way out here, I'd like to give you something. Well, everybody's just giving me free things. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like free things. By chance, have you ever heard of disc fusion? It's a rare new technology you see. It fuses the disc of certain creatures, combining their data together to create an entirely new, different creature. Now, that's not to say you can go just mixing any old data together. That's why I want you to have this. Well, that is a really, really cool thing. A skull tan. So I could mix data of two creatures to make a whole new one. Disc fusion requires recipes like the one I've just given you. That one there can be used to create a creature called a skull tan. There are all sorts of other recipes out there in the world. I'm sure you'll come across quite a few in your travels. If you want to hear more about how fusion works, ask RPG there. Don't let looks deceive you. There's quite a brain in that tiny round purple body. I can tell you've got a special boldness to you, my young little discar. I only hope you use that to become the best discar you can and help find ways for humans and creatures to live in harmony. If you ever find yourself in a bit of a sour spot, just come back and visit. Okay, well, let's talk to him and see if we can figure this out. At any pro disc R shop you run across, is probably, oh right, they just built one over in Lycian town. It should be opening any, sweet. Fuse the appropriate disc together into a new creature. You can check what recipes you have from the item sections of your menu. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so if we go here, item, recipes. Okay, so a Skulltron needs a Devi hat and a Spook. So this is interesting. So I wonder if the array, if you look, I can't do it here, I need a computer, but if you look, there is several pages of the list of different types of disc creatures. I wonder now if, like, some of those are the wild disc creatures and then some of those are the mixed disc creatures. And now I wonder if I could pop into someone's house and like look at, but easy reading, like look in people's stuff and see if I could like find a recipe that's full of clothes. Like, I don't know, look in potted plants. I'm curious now if I could just high-speed memory in the waistband. That's pretty cool. So it looks like we could look in dressers and can't do in the potted plants. Waistbands, dressers, and bookshelves we'll get something out of. That's interesting. We're gonna snoop it in everybody's house. Yay! Yay for thieving. Okay, well, let's head out and see if we can find any new interesting creatures. A spook looks like something that would be out here because they do mention ghosts out in this area. Hold up now, my friend. You're a discar, right? You look like you probably know your stuff. What's your name? Stingray. Well, I'm Toadry. You seem pretty tough for someone your age. That look in your eyes give it away. But you know, there are all sorts of dangerous creatures up ahead, and that, Stingray, is why I'm here. What better way to prepare you for what's ahead than by going through one of my intensive training courses? You in? Not really, not right now. Be training of a lifetime. Nope. Oh, okay, I guess the answer is yes then. You know about creature types, right, Stingray? Every creature has a type like flame, water, electricity, or whatever, right? And each type of creature has strengths. Okay. Flame creature will be super strong against grass type, but pretty weak against water. Okay. Make sure they know their stuff. Okay, so here are the rules. You'll battle 3 rounds against some of my creatures. No items or anything. Probably sounds like a pretty bum deal on your end, right? But the flip side is I have to get to decide what type of creatures I use. Select flame and I'll use nothing but flame type creatures. If you know a type strength and weakness, you should have no trouble battling your way through 3 rounds. Oh, wow. Just select quick. I don't know who we have. I know I have Earth. And Spirit is the other one, but I don't know how they're strong against each other. Let's try, wow, metal. I have a metal. Let's try like stone. Let's see what that does. Let's see. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we'll try. Hopefully I picked a good one. See, we got a metal creature. We got, oh, stone probably wouldn't be good because I don't think that bloodsuck does good. This is not gonna go well at all. Now then, how about you and I get this little show on the road, shall we? Okay, well, let's try. Round one, our first act. This is interesting. Yeah. See, this was a bad choice. We're pretty strong, but I'm curious how this will end up working out. I don't know how. He's not very strong, so that's also a problem. Razor Wind. Wind might help on this. Wind might do a good damage on him. Devastating blow. See, wind erodes what rock. So I thought underground and that wind streak would do good. So it looks like they got lucky that time, unfortunately. So I can't do burrow again. I'm gonna have to E-charge, it looks like, because I don't have anything else. Let's do sound wave. I'm not sure if it did anything specific. He's probably too low of a level to really do a lot of damage. But that razor wind did a lot. So that's going to be, yeah, that's going to be good. Sweet. Brett loses to strong. He's strong versus stone. Okay. They're leveling up really, doing really good here and getting a lot of luck. But burrow, I don't think burrow would, I don't know. I think burrow would be good against rock, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Let's see if we can see it. Used burrow, took 19 damage. It didn't really say. He's confused, which is, oh, he hurt himself. Sweet. Okay, we're doing good so far. Let's try Surefire this time and see what it does. Soundwave is really not doing anything. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't know. The Razor Wind is doing really good though, so that's I'm happy about that. If I have to, I'll just use 14. Okay, not too bad. Maybe let's try Pitfall. I'm unfortunate. Don't think I'm really getting anything here that's going to be extremely helpful, other than that wind attack. That is, you won the battle. Okay, well, we got one down. Round two. The show must go on. A Mind Roar and a Denty appeared. That's interesting. They're level 7. Going to be a little bit harder now. I don't know. I guess keep on doing what I'm doing. The Razor Wind is what I'm really worried about. I thought it was his strong versus wind. Okay, well, I was wrong then. We're going to be doing, I think probably we're doing the worst that we can be doing here, to be honest. I think I may have picked a bad one. Let's try Pitfall. Oh shoot, that's the problem. Yeah, let's E-charge. I forgot that he does that so quick or so easily. He's good again. I should try Poison. I don't know, might as well. I don't know if Poison, was it hit by a toxin? Cinnapon got knocked down. I don't think I'm doing very good. Hurt itself. Okay, well, confusion's definitely helping me out here. Try that. Oh, now these both have to E-charge now. That's the way it kind of worked out. Hopefully we are going to be enough to survive here. I'm worried that my Batel's gonna get hit. They're defending a lot though. Using buffs and stuff like that. Yeah, who got lucky? I think they did. Surefire, sound wave, I guess, and then I don't think Bloodsucker does. Well, if I remember correctly from the last time we fought against them, it really didn't do a lot of damage. Ouch. My Batel's going down pretty quickly. Yeah, this is not a good fight here. I'm definitely struggling. Only getting very little. Let's try Bloodsucker on this one. It's a rock type, but oh, 18. That definitely helped. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna. Oh, he's down to 3 now. And I can't use any items either. Entwine. You know what? Let's go ahead and entwine him and sound wave him. And then we're gonna try to bloodsuck our way out of this. I'm hoping that that power there is powers was locked. Oh no, my Batel went down. That's not good. We might be able to make our way through this, but it's going to be a tough one, that's for sure. He's still on power lock, so he can't use any real attacks. Wow, I am not doing burrow. Wow, I don't know. Really not doing well here. Here we go. We got 2 down. I wonder if it's going to come back, if I'm going to be able to come back, and my Batel will be able to come back from health. Minar uses Destruct? What? Ouch. I won the battle, but do my guys get to come back? I hope so, because his does. Oh no. Oh wow, definitely am not going to do this. Rock was the wrong one to choose. Definitely. Okay, so let's I think this is kind of not fair, to be honest with you. He's get 6 against my 3. Not quite fair. This is going to be over really quickly. Yeah, because I'm going to have to E-charge here, and somebody's going to hit me and do a devastating damage here. Yep. And this is not going to bode well. I mean, I don't really have anything. Wow. To counteract what I got here. I'm not sure that I'm ever going to be able to make it through here. There's no way for me to refill my health. Batel's the only one that had a way to refill his health. Yep, he's out. So, I lost the battle, unfortunately. Almost had it. I did. Stone Times are weak against grass, magic, and metal. Okay, but I don't think... Huh, that's interesting. I really would like to have... So, can I go on? No, he's gonna stop me. Okay. No, we're not. I don't want to do this again right now. No. Can I get out this? Okay. So, I'm stuck here until I beat this guy. Wow, I want to know who... Maybe a magic or something. I don't know. I do have a metal, but my Bractron is not big enough to have any specific metal attacks yet. We're gonna run down here and see if we can do one other battle somewhere, and then see. Let's see what this guy says. See if he says we're training his creatures, which is fun all, but you see whenever any half-decent discard tries to walk by, he refuses to let them pass until they beat him. If you find him giving you a hard time, try battling creatures of a different type. I'm trying. Rock did not work out for me, obviously. Let's go back in here and see if we could do one last battle real quick, and then we will, you know what? I think that's probably a good stopping point. Instead, I changed my mind. We are going to, I guess, save it here and try to deal with that guy in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. There is a link down in the description for Disc Creatures on Steam. Definitely grab it if this is something that you look interesting to you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.